DC League of Super Pets, a Karen cousin. Warning, there will be some familiar scenes and a song called Always With You from the Swan Princess, the one Megan used to sing to her older brother Crypto. That night at the Hall of Justice, where their friends and family were having a sleepover for 5 nights, Leo was struggling to get some sleep, tossing and turning in his bed at the guest room. Each member has their own room and guest room. While Leo kept struggling and to get some sleep, the nightmare came to a start. Which means that the nightmare starts right now. The Super Pets and the Mighty Characters Club were trying to get the key to stop the Krang from getting out. The Krang teamed up with Lulu the guinea pig for revenge for killing Zira. Norbert used a bat to save his brother Daggett from the Krang. "Keep away from my brother! This thing is loaded! I'll let you have it!" The Krang screamed like a bunch of girls and ran away from the Beaver brothers. "Thanks, Norb. What are brothers for?" One of the Krang was about to get Crypto and Sophia, but guess what? Ace bit the Krang in the tentacles, which caused the Krang to screech and try to fling Ace off him. Crypto used his heat vision to shoot the Krang in the eye while Ace escaped. "Guys, go!" said Leo. Talia Jordan didn't want to leave. "No! Leo, no! They'll kill you! Just go! Take the others to safety!" Some of the others ran to go take the others to safety, and some of them wanted to help Leo fight off those villains. While Norbert and Daggett found a place to hide with some of the others, Daggett hugged his brother tightly. "Norb, I'm scared." "I know, brother. I know. It's gonna be okay." Megan, Crypto, Ace, Sonic, and Shadow ran to help Leo. "Hey, you pink idiots! Come and get us!" Tails and Knuckles joined in. "Let's split up! Good idea!" While Sonic, Shadow, Knuckles, Tails, and Amy Rose, who just joined in, worked together to distract and kill the Krang. Leo tried to get the key, but Lulu used her mythical powers to lift up Leo and used a metal pole around Leo's neck to make him almost choke to death. "Face it, ninja punk. Our dearest friend Zira is dead because of you. Your family was in danger with the Krang because of you. Your father got hurt because of you. No one wants to be around you because of how annoying you are." "No, that's not true. I didn't..." "What? You didn't mean for all this to happen?" "Oh, Nardo. You've been keeping secrets from your baby cousin. You wanted her to think nothing happened. And what about your brothers? The incident? What have you done?" That was too much for Leo. He then started to have tears in his eyes, showing how guilty he was for letting all of this happen. The Krang! I'm sorry, Lulu. He tried to save me. It was an accident. I didn't mean for all this to happen." Of course you didn't." Lulu pulled Leo closer to her. "No one ever means for these things to happen, but your brothers were injured, and if it weren't and your older brother almost died." Leo then started to froze when he heard that while thinking about what he's done. "And if it weren't for you, your brothers will have your old design." "What will your father think?" "No, You're lying. Am I? Then why did I get reports from the Krang about what you have done to them? By the way, your brother turned into one of them because of you. Zira and Ronik are both dead because of you. Now everyone's upset. The girls, your representatives, your brothers, me, and just look at poor Hisana. Poor Hisana Aiteka, poor Akatsuki, not needed, not wanted, tossed away like yesterday's news, and it's all your fault. But I didn't mean to. Of course you didn't. All you ever say is sorry. You could have hurt everyone with your annoying and clumsy attitude. Can't you do anything right, Leonardo? Or should I say, cry, baby? Lulu threw Leo all the way to the Hall of Justice and sarcastically says, "Oops." Leo started screaming as Megan and the others all watched in horror. Leo, no! Megan rushed to Crypto before Lulu and the Krang could get to him after Leo fell to the ground. The Krang used his sharp tentacles to try to get to Leo, but instead he got the plot hound boxer mix on the left shoulder, drawing blood from her shoulder as some blood dripped from her canine body. Megan whimpered and winced softly in pain. What the? You got the wrong one, you idiot! I did? The Krang noticed the plot hound boxer mix protecting Leo. Oh. Oops. Megan! Leo rushed to his canine cousin, shaking her gently. Megan, come on, it's gonna be okay. Meg, I'm sorry, cuz, I'm sorry. Lulu then used a big hammer before Leo defended his cousin Megan with his sword, getting them back off. But when Lulu was about to hit him, the nightmare ended. The nightmare came to an end as Leo woke up out of his bed and screamed bloody murder. From the McCann family's room, Megan woke up startled by her younger cousin. From the guest room, Leo then started bawling his eyes out, scared and triggered even more. Daggett and Norbert woke up startled by Leo's cry. Not again! What's wrong? Annoyed, Daggett pointed at their door left open until Norbert realized Leo was crying. Meanwhile, with the McCann family, Luke woke up, noticing his wife perking up her ears, sensing something wrong with her family. Megan? What is it? Sounds like Leo, and he sounds really upset. I better go check on him and make sure he's okay. With that, Megan rushed out of the room to go check on her mutant cousin. Megan rushes into Leo's room, and she could see that Leo was crying and looking terribly upset. So she knew what she had to do to get Leo to calm down and make him feel, again, very similar with Crypto all these years ago. Leo? What's the matter? I could hear you screaming and crying. Are you all right? After a long pause, Leo very tightly hugged Megan as he bawls his eyes out, completely traumatized from everything that just happened in his dream. He is completely grateful that his older cousin Megan is alive and well and right next to him. Hey! Shh! What's got you upset, Leo? Leo attempts to speak while crying his eyes out. Megan, Hey. Shh. It's okay, buddy. You don't have to tell me right now. You can just calm down a bit. I don't want you getting worked up than you already are. After a few hours later, Leo finally just calmed down a bit, but is still in tears. You want to tell me what happened now? I had a nightmare, and it was really terrible. With that, Leo began to cry all over again. Oh, Leo, please don't cry. Tell me what happened in your nightmare, Megan said as she pulled Leo into her arms and started hugging him and rubbing his back gently. I had a nightmare about Lulu and the Krang teamed up together to get revenge on me just for killing Zira, Ronik, the Krang mentioning the girls, the representatives, my father, my brothers, Hisana, Ideka, and Akatsuki, trying to lie to me by saying everything I've done in the past and the present recently and all of my other actions lately, calling me names such as annoying, clumsy, and crybaby, and worst of all, the Krang tried to kill me, but instead they got you in the shoulder with their sharp tentacles, and the blood was dripping, was bleeding from your shoulder, and I tried to wake you up, but you wouldn't get up, and I thought you died. Lil then started to cry all over again. Meanwhile, Megan's pups heard all the loud screaming and crying, and they went downstairs to check to see what was going on. Mommy, what's going on? We could hear all that crying and screaming. Yeah, Mom, what's all that noise? We could hear it all the way from upstairs from our rooms. Is everything What's wrong, Uncle Leo? What is happening? And why is Leo crying? What is happening? And why is Uncle Leo crying? Oh, Leo just had a nightmare, and he's crying really hard and looking terribly upset. I thought I might find you guys downstairs. Daddy, you were listening? Yes, and I saw the whole thing. And I thought you might have some assistance to help Leo calm down from the nightmare he had. With that, Leo cried even more while crying and shaking until Ace and Crypto rushed in to check on their baby cousin. What's going on here? Leo had a nightmare. A nightmare? Yes. With that, Leo sniffled and sobbed uncontrollably, which really worried everyone else, but Megan knew just what to do to get him to calm down and make him feel all right again. Wait a minute, I know just what to do, Megan said as she held Leo close and started to sing to comfort him, and sing the same song just like she did with Crypto all those years ago. The song starts now. Hey, I recognize that song. That's Always With You from the Swan Princess. Crypto stood silent with good old memory in him. Wait a minute, I remember that song.
Dry your eyes, everything's alright. I am here to hold you, I won't let you go. Lay your head, let me calm your fears. You are safe forever, I'll always
While singing that, Megan wiped Leo's tears.
Close your eyes, let your dreams take flight. Touch the sky and wish on a new start tonight. Where fairy tales have wings and love will set you free. You and I together, all the wonders we'll see. And though no one can know where the road ahead will go, you don't have to walk it alone. When the rain falls, lift up your eyes. There's a rainbow just standing by, and the colors will light up the sky, bringing hope to your heart. Guide your way through the dark, where you'll find me, always with you.
While singing that, Luna leaned on Zeus's chest, feeling the warm embrace of Megan's singing, and Zeus laid his head on Luna's head.
Lift up your eyes, there's a rainbow just standing by, and the colors will light up the sky, bringing hope to your heart. Guide your way through the dark, where you'll find me, always with you.
With good old memory, Crypto started to have tears, but they were happy tears because of all the memories that he remembered. It felt like yesterday. Good night, Leo. After that, Leo stopped crying and finally calmed down and fell asleep, all thanks to Megan, and they went to bed as it was getting late. Megan is truly the perfect cousin for Leo, and Leo is truly the perfect little cousin for Megan. She really is a caring cousin. The end.